Yeah, and it's like, how do I fit all of this into my trailer? You just don't.
It's bad. Like I'm weighed down. I don't know about you, but I got 6 horses and a 5-horse trailer and more hay all over the top of it.
And all your clothes, like our clothes are heavy, and I've never realized it until I started rodeoing a couple of years ago, and I'm trying to freaking carry that stuff into the laundromat. I'm like, oh my God, these jeans are like 50 pounds.
We might need to do something with the jeans.
Yeah, I'm like, these are so heavy.
Okay, so let's go back to your year. Everybody has ups and downs with their horses, but I think what people don't realize is that we're out there an entire year trying to make the NFR, and we also have to deal with the personal issues that are going on in our lives. Do you have anything that happened this year that you had to really persevere through in your personal life?
Whole year has just been full of changes. I moved from Colorado and then I moved to Texas, and then Billy asked me to move in 3 months later. So I'm like in the process of moving and all of this stuff and trying to keep my colts in certain places and doing all, and it's just a balancing act. And also trying to get your bills paid while you're rodeoing, and Jimmy pays all my bills for me while I'm rodeoing, so that's a big help. And it's just, adulting and rodeoing is really hard when you don't have somebody that just does it for you. And, I'm sitting there driving down the road trying to enter rodeos and trying to pay my truck insurance and trying to pay my truck, payment and trying to get all that stuff done. And now me and Billy Jack are fixing to build a house, and I need to buy a trailer, and it's just, people just don't even realize what because they're always at home, you know what I mean? And they have their little group that pretty much takes care of everything for them. And I'm, driving on I-80 going 80 miles per hour with, 4 horses, and I'm trying to do this while I'm
fighting with your insurance agent.
Fighting. Yeah, for sure. Your bearings catch on fire. My bearings caught on fire on the way to circuit finals. I'm just like, what the heck is going on?
Seriously, I had the same year. I still, to this day, think somebody has a voodoo doll of me.
I'm like, why are you messing with me?
Yeah. I got, at one of our circuit rodeos, I woke up, I got locked in the trailer shower.
Oh my God.
I could not get out. Ivy, I was freaking, I'm like, what am I going to do? And I'm banging on the wall, I'm like, surely somebody will walk by. Yeah. Later that day, I put my phone on the barrel truck after I ran, or before I ran. Well, the truck, took off to go pick up the barrels, ran it over. The phone actually caught on fire. Like
oh my God.
Yeah, they thought it was an act, like the clown act. And I'm pretty, I remember when they brought it to me, and I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm sure that is my phone. I have no doubt in my mind that right there is my phone. So, what do you do to persevere through those things? Everything's going wrong at home, and then you're having trouble with your horses. Do your goals change, or how do you stay online?
Oh, Billy Jack and I talk about it all the time, and it's just like, I'm not going to quit, so I'm just going to have to figure it out. You know what I mean? And that's, this is my job, and that's crazy to think about that this is my job, but it's also his job too, so. But we talk about it all the time, and it's just like, this is my job, and this is what I want to do, and I feel like this is what I was meant to do. And so that kind of takes all of the stress out of it and all that stuff. And, if it's meant to be, it's going to be. And if it's not, then, I'll do something else. But I just don't I feel like everybody that rodeos or does any of that, they let it define them. And it's just like, this isn't who I am. It's just something that I do. And that's really settling to me. And, as far as competition goes, I love competition. I love figuring it out in different setups. As far as the All-American finals, it's fastest time, and adjusting to it, or coming to the circuit finals, being able to adjust, and it's like a game. And I just love that. I played competitive volleyball growing up, and it was just, it's like I was obsessed with it. I was obsessed with volleyball and with playing for the best club and going to, the Junior Olympics and winning a medal and just playing for the best coaches and being on the best open team. It was just like an addiction. Like, it's just what I absolutely love to do. And I got to play for some of the best coaches that there is in the industry for volleyball, club volleyball. And it's the same thing with barrel racing. Once I kind of, too short for volleyball, whatever. Not really. I mean, I could have went and played college, but there's just certain things that didn't go right for that. And so I was like, what am I going to do? I'm like, well, I'm going to change the same exact focus that I had on volleyball towards barrel racing. And it was a big adjustment, but now it's the same thing. It's like an addiction of fine tuning, timing and little steps and, rodeoing, entering. I love to enter. Oh my gosh, it's so fun to enter and just decide where you're going to go and how long it's going to take. And, it's just, you have to find things that make you tick. And, barrel racing and rodeo makes me tick, and I love it.
How far do you see yourself going in barrel racing and rodeo?
I don't know. I tell Billy all the time, because we talk about it all the time. It's like, God, are we going to be those people that rodeo forever? And no, as long as I can win rodeoing, I'm going to go. And I don't know how long that'll be or how long my career will be. But I always tell Billy, like, I have serious respect for the people that go through the alleyway and they win money almost every single time. Brittany Posey is ridiculous. Like, it's, as much as, like, her and I aren't friends or anything, but, like, just watching her as a competitor, she made every run count as far as money won. And that just blows my mind. Like, that is just serious her mental capacity is just, it's crazy to watch. And I tell Billy, I'm like, that is how I want to be. Every single time I run down the alleyway, I want to win money. I want that run to count for something. And it's just fun.
She's a winner.
On that level.
Yeah,
she's a winner. And I want to be a winner.
Yeah, we all want to be winners. We all want to be you, Brittany.
Yeah, we all want to be Brittany.
So, real quick, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions from your fans. What do you do with your young horses? We know that you train. So what do you do with them when you're on the road?
This past year, I sent I have a Dark Kelly out of Stoli, my guy, and then a Dark Kelly out of SR, my Lucky Charm, which my sister ran. She was a lefty. She won Odessa on her. She's a nice mare. I sent those two to Brandon Collins. I just got yours back yesterday, and I rode them last night, and I'm excited to ride them again today. But he rode them for me while I was gone and have all this stuff going. But the wintertime's a lot slower, so I'm going to ride them and stuff. I left the Dark Kelly Charmed Baby with him just because he liked him a lot, and I was just like, look, you like him a lot. I mean, keep him. And then my good friend Mecca Hickok, she is like my hidden gem. She is so handy, and she spends a lot of time with them, and she goes slow, and so I send horses to her all the time. And then, Billy Jack's got his operation here, and Lane Reeves, it works for him. He'll ride some of them for me while we're gone, but it's kind of a balancing act. It's kind of a circus around here.
I've struggled with riding my colts before the NFR and then getting to the NFR and not being, competition elite barrel horse ready.
Yes.
How do you get ready for the finals while riding your colts?
It's a funny question because I struggled with it when I was, working at my dad's and riding colts at my dad's, because all I did at my dad's was ride 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds and, young colts or stuff that was running up the fence or ducking off. I mean, that's all we did. And my dad was just like, this is messing up your timing so bad. Like, he's like, this is messing it up. You just need to ride Tibby. And it's funny because I've been riding colts for the past, it's just since we got home from Puyallup, or from Pendleton. Billy was broken at Pendleton, not me, though. But I got back, and I've been riding my colts this whole time. And it's so funny that JLO's timing is so upfront that there's no change in it. And my colts are so behind that I'm not, cruising the barrels. So we're sloping.
It's so hard.
It is.
Yeah.
Not going to be fraternity colts, that's for sure.
I know. But, I think, what do you love more? Do you like the fraternities? Is that, a future goal for you? Or would you rather make rodeo horses?
I think it just depends on where the changes go for everything. You know what I mean? The WPRA is about to have huge changes. So is the PRCA. And the fraternity world has changed a lot. It's super funny to me just to watch people how they react to things, right? You know, for the most part, even the fraternity trainers, they hate that Houston and Calgary and all that stuff counts because it's not open to everybody. But then the pink buckle comes around and they're like, oh, this is the best thing for the industry, but it's literally limited based on breeding, whereas Houston and Calgary is limited based on winning. You know, who's the best. And it's just funny to see, you know, how people react to that stuff. But Billy and I talk about it all the time. We're going to go where the money is. So if there's more money in the fraternities, I'm going to adjust and go to those. But there's a lot more money for me to win at rodeos. And I love good horses, and I love to win. And so that's wherever I'm going to go, pretty much.
What's your trick to making the NFR? This is your third consecutive year, right?
Yes.
On several different horses.
Yes. I think it's just picking your goal and just not letting all of this stuff knock you down, you know, because even last year was the roughest year I've ever had rodeoing. And it's funny because it's just how stuff snowballs into your season. You know, my 2016 NFR was super rough, and it just snowballed into my season. And then getting out of that and coming back into all that stuff, I think that it's just having a set goal and, I mean, not letting all the outside stuff dictate what you're going to do.
So what's your game plan when you get to the finals this year?
I don't have a game plan. 2016, I had a big plan and, you know, big goals and all this stuff. And I always say it's like the NFR is a great place for your dreams to come true, and it's a really great place for your dreams to be completely crushed. And so just going in open to everything and just rolling with the punches. And if it's going to go good, it's going to go good. And if it's not, it's just not.
Right.
And you never know what's going to happen out there. And it's just one run at a time. And that's all I'm going to do.
It could be the best 10 days of your life or the worst.
Or the worst. Yes.
So that's what I tell people, you know, that are aspiring to make the finals. I say you really need to enjoy the season because you're not guaranteed to have a good finals.
No. And it as much as it is fun, at the same time it's grueling, and it's just the sightings and people walking up to you and telling you what they thought about your run last night, and you don't even know them, and you're just like, hey, okay, cool.
I'm so glad I'm not the only one. So let's talk about that. Like, how do you get through the text messages and the emails and the just people, even just family members, or like you said, you're walking down, oh, are you gonna make that same mistake?
Yeah. Gosh, the first year, I'll never forget it. I had quite a few messages of people telling me that they picked me for their pro fantasy team, and that I was messing up their pro fantasy team. And I was just like, I'm messing up my bank account. Like, I don't care about your fantasy team.
This is my life.
Yeah, and I don't know. I delete Facebook while I'm out there and just kind of try to keep stuff really, really simple. And it's funny because Billy and I talk about it all the time. It's like, you know, your family, I can be 20 minutes from them in Colorado, and, you know, they're like, oh, I'm too busy to see you. But then I'm at the NFR and my schedule is airtight, and they're like, I want to go to dinner. I want to eat breakfast. And I'm like, oh my God, why? Why today?
Yeah, I actually have a schedule now where I pick days, and they're like family days. Where I have like a whole day of eating lunch with everybody. Like 5 lunch dates.
Yeah, I should probably try that.
Just crossing it off.
Yep. And check.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you gonna, if you were to go back to your first finals, what would you tell yourself?
Oh, this is not the end of the world. This is not the last time you're going to make the NFR. You're not embarrassing yourself forever.
You're not stuck in this moment for eternity.
Yeah. Literally. This is not forever. That's all I would tell myself.
What's your favorite thing about Vegas?
Loading up in an alleyway gives me chills every time. It's so fun. I mean, it's wild, and some people's horses try to jump out, but, you know, whatever.
But, like, waiting for your run or for the grand entry?
No, for my run. Like, getting in an alleyway for your run. Just when they pull the truck in there and set the barrels up, for sure.
Awesome. Well, thanks, Ivy, so much. Good luck this year. It was a joy having you on the podcast.
Thanks.